So let's add some flowers to this pretty landscape. This is a very simple landscape. I'll leave the link for that landscape in the description, so you can do that first if you like, and then you can do the flowers after. Now I have a messy palette here. I have my yellows and reds and blues, white, and so as you can see, I don't have green. I just mix up my own green with the yellow and blue. Okay, so let's just put some grass down here. I'm just going to use my Filbert brush. Filberts are great for flowers and stems. So I'm just going to take some yellow, some blue, make a nice green. And then you're going to just add some stems. There we go. So you can make them a little darker so you can see them. So you just pull them up and turn your filbert so that it's vertical. Okay. And we just have some of this grass coming up and down here. Good. So I'm picking up, depends on where you want your flowers. Might bring some right up into the hills there. Some. There we go. So I'm just using a very light stroke so I get those thinner ones. And what you can do is add your blue and then add a bit of yellow on the top just to give it, so that you can get some highlight coming out of there. See that? Kind of, don't make them straight up. Go to the left, turn to the right, and then straight up. Left, right, straight up. You want to bend them a little bit. There we go. So blue and some yellow. Very lightly. Barely touching the canvas. That's why you see there's hardly any paint coming off my, right? And if I want them thicker, I'll just push a bit harder. I'm just going to go with a bit of yellow this time just to kind of highlight some of those. It's so much fun to do. You just relax. Don't worry about it being perfect. Just relax. Let it just happen. I add a little bit of white this time. Mix it with my yellow and things, just kind of, just so some of them can stick out a little bit. There we go. A bit more yellow. I should do it for now. You can always add more after. Nice. I'm going to use the one brush for flowers and stems. What I want to do is I'm going to make a center. I'll just make a blue center for now. And we'll just put a small one here somewhere, just a small flower, a little, there we go. That's all we need there. And then we're going to add, so that was blue. Now I'm just going to, I wiped off my brush a little bit. I'm going to add a bit of white. Okay, and then I'm going to pull out, I'm going to use the chiseled edge of my brush. It is horizontal, but I'm trying to get the chiseled edge in my brush. And I'm just going to pull out these cute little flowers like that. See? Just pull them out. Pull them out from the wet in there. Perfect. That's all you need there for now. Okay? So that's one. So let's do another one. Let's put in another little blue circle. Wipe it off a little bit so it won't be too blue. Add some white. And just pull out. Pull out these little flowers. These are cute. Oops, not too big. If you hear me say whoops, you know what that means. It's a nice big one there. Oh, it's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm going to add some white to that. Chisel edge your brush. Just go over what you already did. Chiseled edge, so you can have more control over how much white. It's kind of cute, isn't it? I like it. Just keep them going for a little while. Maybe there's one down here. And it's so easy. A few little strokes of your brush and you get a flower. All right, a little bit of white. Trick is to use the chisel edge of your brush to get those cute little shapes. Okay, it's cute. Don't have to be perfect. As you can see, I'm not trying to perfect anything. What else? We can make some red centers. Probably a red center down way up here. Nice big red center. Same deal, wipe it off, add white to your brush. And we'll use the red center to keep that red going in with the white. See? A couple of happy little accidents there. There we go, that's pretty. I like it. Do it again. Do it again. Let's put one up here. Make it look like a really tall one. A bit dark up here, so you might need to add a little bit of white with your red to bring it out more. Okay, and then we'll use white. I only wiped off my brush. I didn't clean it off perfectly because I still want a bit of color there. Nice. Isn't that cute? Nice little flowers. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to add some leaves on the top, you can just get a smaller brush and pull up a few in the back there. Just tap, 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 tap. Right? Just tap the very tip of your brush so they won't be too big. Little tap. If you find your brush too big, just get a little round brush, something with a pointy top. Make it easier for you. See, it has a lot to do with your brush to get these shapes. Right? Just little touch-ups just to help it out. All right, that's good. We'll leave that. Nice. So same over here. We want some over here. I'm just doing different colors just to give you an idea what you can do. So I'm just going to make a yellow one right here. Wipe off my brush a little bit. Pick up some white. Same deal. So if you're not very good at making flowers, this is the easiest way. Just pull out, pull out, pull out. And there's too much yellow, just go back and get some more white. You got a cute little flower. Now we got to put stems on those, of course. Do another one. Wipe off your brush. No need to wipe it completely. Okay, it's a nice one there. Wipe off your brush and your tissue. Pick up some white, because now you still got yellow on here, see? cute, isn't it? They are cute. Good. You can add more yellow to the top there if you like. Shape it up a bit. There we go. Nice. Now if you want to add some stems, just add your blue to your brush. Just blue, and then add a bit of yellow on the top, around the corner. With the blue side down, just make a little stem on the chisel edge of your brush. Right? So you might need to add more paint so you can see them. And then just push. And you got some leaves on the sides. I'll brighten them up there for you now. Just touch and push, touch and push. Nice. And then we're going to do another one. So blue and yellow. So I'm just going to put some blue on my brush on one side. And try this blue on one side of your brush and yellow on the other. See if that works. Let's try different ways. I like trying different ways and experimenting. This one looks like it might be bent over a little bit like that or something like that. Add a touch of yellow. I'm going to add some white to really brighten it up to my brush. My brush is pretty dirty, got yellow and blue and everything on there. So I'm just going to add that white to that corner there. It's hard to see with the yellow background. That's too bright. So it comes out too dark or too wide, just add some blue to your brush. So what I'm doing is I'm just touching and pulling back. That'll give me a leaf. All kinds of leaves. Leaves. See? So I'm just touch and pull back. Touch on the chiseled edge and pull back. Right? You do them everywhere. You can even put them on some of the leaves that are already there. See? See, just touch, push, and pull back. Touch, push, and pull back. That one up there needs a stem. Blue on one side, yellow on the other. Push, pull back. It's cute. So I'm going to put red on my brush this time. Some red. I'm going to, even though it's all over my brush, it's all over my brush, so I'll put a bit of white on the top there. Then I'll make a little rose. So I'm just going to make the letters backwards C, and a forward C. Bumpity bump bump. So it's a backward C, forward C, and 2 little petals. Need more white paint. Backward C, forward C, bang, bang. Pretty simple. Backward C, forward C. So put more paint on, red, and then white. Right? So red, white, and that'll give you that backward C, forward C, backward C, forward C. More red paint, more white paint. So do. Watch. Roses. So make sure you get some white on there and some red. Make some little ones down here. Just go back and forth. Backward C, forward C. Backward C, forward C. Make sure you get enough of your white on there to grab that. So just put some red on and then white, right? So you got red and white. You can make little tiny ones. Make big ones. Teeny weeny ones just by touching. Let your imagination flow. All right. Cute. I'm going to try yellow, a red center. Let's try a little red center here. And maybe some little white petals coming off of there. So I clean off my brush and now I'm putting white on the very tip of my brush. I'm going to try just touching. I'm going to go on either side first. And then I'm going to do one here in the center, and one here, and one here. That's pretty. Isn't that pretty? And then you can add some more white to your brush. And with a steady hand, you can try putting in a little bit of highlights there. Brighten them up a little bit. Maybe there's a couple on the top. This brush is a little bit big. So we got to filbert, make sure it's nice and tiny. Good. And then your green paint and your yellow. Bring down a little stem. Going behind there somewhere. Push, push. That's a pretty flower. So you can put as many in as you want. You know? You probably get a smaller brush and put smaller little flowers in there. Probably some white on one side and red on the other. And you can just dab some little flowers on there, you know, just touch. Just touch. I'm just touching these little tiny flowers, see? Little tiny ones. Barely see them in some places. See, I just touch. Because you got red and white, the red and white will separate themselves. And then you get these pretty little flowers. Nice. So that's probably enough flowers for me. Just trying to add a few little dots of color. just kind of make some stuff floating around. And might be windy out, I don't know. A little stem here and here. Let's brighten up stems a little bit. Now just use your imagination. You don't have to be perfect, because this is the fun thing. When you're just touching the canvas and things happen to fall off your brush and it makes shapes, that in itself is fun, right? Like just colors, add colors, you know? It's so pretty when you just add colors and something happens, starts to come alive. So that's kind of pretty. I like that. You know, you can do whatever you want. You can put a little bird in the sky if you want to. Maybe a little butterfly landing on the flowers. Wouldn't that be cute? So there's your flowers added to your painting. I tried to make them as easy as I could. You can make any kind of flowers you want. But I just wanted to show you that all you do is add a few strokes and then you got a flower. So, so I hope you enjoyed this. And so I'll see you in the next video. And I will do some videos of your requests. If you request a video of a certain type of, maybe different clouds, maybe how to make different grass or flowers or animals or winter, summer, spring, cabins, whatever you want, you let me know. That's why I'm here. I'm also here to help you learn and give you the easiest tips I can. Is mostly for beginners. My courses, my classes, and my tutorials are mostly for beginners, because I was a beginner once and I had no clue. It was really, really hard, and I never got the kind of teaching that I would have liked. So I'm trying my best to do it so that you can enjoy it and have fun with it. And then later, when you feel more confident and you feel like you know enough, then you can go into the more advanced paintings. You go into oil paintings, you go into drawings. There's so much. It's not just it's not just acrylic painting. It's also expands into so much more. But anyway, I'll leave that with you for now, and I will see you in the next video. So bye for now from Allison Prior. Bye.